Welcome to today's breaking news. Here's a highlight of the day. What is DBA and does your business need one? More and more Americans are working for themselves or starting their own business. If you are one of them, you'll likely need to register for a DBA, which stands for Doing a Business As. Before you file a DBA, you'll want to make sure you fully understand what it is and what it entails. Here's everything you need to know. A DBA is business shares or fictitious name. It's used to distinguish that business name from the legal name of the person or people who own, operate, and are responsible for that business. If you're working for yourself, known as a sole proprietor, or starting a business and want it to be known as anything under your real name, you need to register a DBA name. Existing company or limited liability companies (LLC) are generally required to register a DBA name, and most incorporated entities are required to file a DBA. Many states, cities, and countries may legally require you to register a DBA where you and your business, no matter how it's structured, operate. If you are unsure whether you are required to file a DBA, check with your city, town, country, or state. If you need to file a DBA for most states, there's the Secretary of State's office. Even if you're not required to file for a DBA, you may want to. It keeps your personnel separate from your professional activities. Once you create a business, its legal name typically defaults to the person or entity that created it unless it's registered with a DBA name. In most cases, you don't want to mingle those two and will want to register a DBA. With a DBA, you can separate your business or a professional from your personal or for customers and regulators. In many states, you are required to file the DBA to obtain various licenses or permits. Fees and can vary by state. Even if you are not required to file a DBA in your city, country, or state, you may want to help distinguish the business from your personality. Having a DBA can allow you to do things like open the separate bank account under the DBA name. If you are sole proprietor, you may use a DBA to legally discriminate between your personal and professional activity. For example, if your name is John Smith and you're a plumber who want to work for yourself, you may choose a business. If you already run a business and want to have a common name that's different from your legal business name, you may also want to register for a DBA. For instance, if your small cupcake company is called Cupcake Are Delicious LLC, but if you want to open different types of businesses can benefit from registering a DBA for ease of filing the necessary licenses or permits. Getting a DBA Federal Tax ID number (EIP) EIN allows you to open a business bank account. For example, even if you are a sole proprietorship, the term of working only for yourself. For instance, if you don't want your name directly associated with business activities and public-facing information or document you want to file a DBA, you should also check what your tax obligations are to help make your decision. An LLC is short of legal liability company. Most people from LLC to shield the owner personal assets like vehicles, home, and saving accounts from risk if an LLC faces bankruptcy. Generally, multiple businesses can use the same name in one state, so you want to consider additional places to register and protect your business name if you want it to remain unique. You may want to consider registering a trademark to protect a brand name, while a domain name can protect your business website address, depending on the kind of businesses you're forming, as the protection may also be needed. Thank you for subscribing our channel. I see you in the next newsletter.